Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, according to reports, the Oprah interview with Adele is rumored to generate $100 million. That includes fees for syndication. So for Adele, they said it's a fantastic piece of business. You promote your new record, take home a nice little check as well. Now, she may say the interview is free technically, but her song performances in the show are performance payment, and TV networks across the world are paying significant sums for whatever region they're in. So that means millions coming in as well. They said CBS has paid at least $5 million, but perhaps as much as $7 million to debut Adele one night only.
I watched that whole thing last night, and I don't even know why. I was watching Will Smith book, and I know I had CBS on because the game was on. Then 60 Minutes came on, and I guess it just came on, so I just decided to watch it because they were promoting it during the game, the Oprah Adele interview.
Yeah, we see our guy Emezy is in here filling in for Danny. Said he was crying watching her interview.
I didn't cry watching
really?
it.
He's crying
I
just
didn't
now.
get all that.
He's a good crier, though.
Here's what she had to say about her body image.
I want to know, what has the experience of losing this been like for you, and also people's reaction to it?
I'm not shocked or even fazed by it because my body has been objectified my entire career. I never looked up to anyone because of their body. Never, ever, ever.
And when you were heavier, you were fine.
I was body positive then, and I'm body positive now. But it's not my job to validate how people feel about their bodies.
Whew.
All right. In addition, she talked about losing all the weight and how that happened.
It was about my anxiety, mainly. I had the most terrifying anxiety attacks after I left my marriage. They'd paralyzed me completely and made me so confused because I wouldn't be able to have any control over my body, but I knew that I was aware of it all happening. It was like I was still very much there while my whole body was just like on another planet, it felt like, you know?
Ooh, that's tough. And she also discussed her new relationship with Rich Paul.
So this relationship with super agent Rich Paul, this relationship is the first time you've actually
loved myself and been open to loving and being loved by someone else, yeah.
So Rich is getting a different Adele than everybody else has gotten.
But by arriving and turning up, you know, maybe I'm getting a different version of him and all. Who knows? It's just timing.
Do you think you'll be able to write from a happy space?
I hope so. Yeah.
It was dope. It was very well produced, and I like the way she talked about co-parenting with her ex-husband. Like they live across the street from each other.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you can check that whole thing out. Mm-hmm. Now, VERZUZ. Get ready for this next one featuring Chaka Khan.
Come on now.
And Stephanie Mills.
Come on now.
A Night for the Queens. That's going to be live from the theater at Ace Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. It's being powered by Hallmark Mahogany, and they said this is going to help usher in the holiday season appropriately.
Amazing. Drop on the clues bombs with Stephanie Mills and Chaka Khan. I am glad God made that happen. Because Stephanie Mills was not with it in no way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I heard it took a lot to get this one done, but they got it done. Thank God.
Well, it's going to be Thursday, November 18th, so you guys can tune in for that one.
I swear if I wasn't taping my TV show that day, I would go to L.A. And be with Queen Stephanie Mills. I love me some Stephanie Mills.
I love Stephanie Mills and Chaka Khan. So that's exciting to be able to see the two of them. I know that's going to be entertaining. All right, now.
You're talking about two pure talents, by the way. You're talking about like two divinely, talented individuals. Like, God didn't make too many Stephanie Mills and Chaka Khans.
All right, now let's talk about Lala Anthony. She has revealed that she had a heart condition, and it was a medical scare for her that sent her to the hospital. She was diagnosed with PVCs. It's a cardiac condition that's pretty common. She said that her heart would be beating really fast. Here's what she had to say when she was on with Al Roker and Chanel Jones.
PVCs are premature ventricular contraction. So what they are, extra heartbeats. And to make, a long story short, my heart was just beating at an accelerated rate consistently, and the heart is a muscle. So after a while, if your heart is beating so fast all the time, it's a muscle. It will weaken. So I just started feeling fatigued and tired, and one day I just couldn't do it anymore. I was completely out of it, felt dizzy and faint, and I was rushed to the hospital. And then I had to have a cardiac ablation, which is where they go in and kind of find out where these extra heartbeats are triggering from and slow them down so that your heart can beat at a normal rate again.
Pay attention to your body. That is what I learned from this, because she said she would feel her heart racing in the past, and she just thought she needed to rest more. She kind of dismissed it, but she said now she's learned to just rest more, relax more, and she leaned on her mom and her son, Kyan, for support, she said. Even though she's a self-professed workaholic, she knows the importance of self-care, and it was actually her son who encouraged her to speak out about what happened. And she said that her son was like, please, you got to call for medical help. You don't look like yourself.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're happy that you are okay, Lala. Now let's discuss Talib Kweli and Kanye. So as you know, Kanye had some things to say about Talib Kweli when he was on with Nori on Drink Champs and DJ EFN. Oh, maybe we don't have that here. Okay, well, forget that. But really big news was Kendrick Lamar performed for the first time in 2 years over the weekend at the Day in Vegas stage. Yeah, we're going to come back to it.
You know what I love about us? I love the fact that when we don't have nothing, we just keep it moving. Nobody says anything. If you don't hear it, we don't got it.
We got it.
We should keep it moving. But Kendrick Lamar performed for the first time in 2 years. He was at the Day in Vegas performance. People were so excited because it was the 10-year anniversary of his debut album, Section 80. So they got to hear some of that mixed in with new songs too. So here is what that sounded like when he did Family Ties.
Smoking on name, what's the name too? I am the Omega. Teacher ain't rolling, guess how you don't you address unless it was 4 letters. Bitch, I thought you know better. I've been ducking the pandemic, I've been ducking the social gimmicks, I've been ducking the overnight activists. I'm not a genius topic, I'm a hold on.
People really feel like some new Kendrick's about to come any day now. He's doing the Super Bowl. We all know that's the perfect time to put out some new music. And then they talked about him updating his Spotify profile picture and all kinds of things. And,
Let me tell you something. I don't care about numbers. I don't care about, how many songs somebody dropped. Kendrick Lamar is the leader of the new school of this whole generation when it comes to, the past decade. So drop on the clues bombs for Kendrick Lamar. Like, he literally comes and goes when he wants to. All right? And gives you like certified classic material. That's the way things are supposed to be.
All right. Well, that is your Rumor Report.
Give me a body of work that I'm still listening to 5-6 years later.
All right. Well, who you giving your donkey to, bro?
Ted Pharmacy in Aldi, Virginia needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with them, please.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.